Okay, we've come a while with the slider serve. We now have closer to the correct grip, the Continental. Before it was closer to an Eastern actually, so a weak Continental, which really prevents these sliding serves happening as it's so flat, the tendency is to go down the teeth. Now when you put it over the Continental, that basically gives you the leeway to go everywhere, and that's why it is the grip for serving. You see, the idea is for us to go around the side of the ball like a carve, and Djokovic does this perfectly, is to get a sliding ball away from the opponent. So just for the goal, there is a can of balls down there, and the idea is to go from right to left and to swing near that ball. So you see, when you go too deep, it goes into the person. You want to get it away from the person. So see how it goes straight to the opponent there. You want it to go, if we see the opponent on the other side of the court, you want it to go at least a metre wide from them. So like that, that's the sound we get, and it's impossible to get back. It's basically saying it's going completely away from them. So that is closer to the other one where it goes too straight. So you're going to take more pace off. So what you want to do is take more pace off and curl around from right to left. So now we're getting more of the angle, taking less pace. It is a paceless serve, less pace. When we start coming around, it's still going to the opponent. So the idea of the slide is to be thrown in as a random, and then it shouldn't go near them. If it does, it's basically failed as a good slider. In some ways, it still can be effective, as it's going away from them like that, and it's hard to make contact. But an ideal slider should be a pretty clean ace or unreturnable. More like that. We're getting closer. Alright, I'm just going to film for another minute to see if we can get some good ones. Alright, you see it's a piece of cake, it's not very close. Hold your grip firm to your left. Racket goes up, you go from right to left. Too much pace, stop hitting it so hard. We saw on that one, we can get a clean ace when it's perfect, you know, it's dipping off the line. It's just impossible to get that back, especially with a side fence. And that's why it's one of my favourite serves, because you're sort of acing them, you know, sneakily. That's the idea, you're getting the idea now of the softer, sharper. Okay, I want to hear less of it. I want to hear more of the chip. And that's the sound.